Hi everyone, this is a brand new video today, and it's a really interesting topic. Not topic, it's just basically my top 10 underrated movies. These are my top 10 underrated movies in my collection. No, sometimes it will be shown as an image on the side here. I hope you enjoy it. I know I will. Okay, so as you can tell by the thumbnail, I've just woke up this morning, got myself a nice cup of tea. Yeah, I just thought I'd, come onto this channel, do a hobby video, and just tell you my thoughts on my top 10 underrated movies. Now, there are going to be pictures here of some of them that's going to be shown, or me explaining what they are. Now, so let's just dive into it. So, what are my top 10 underrated movies? Now, these are movies, I'll explain more about it now, but these movies are going to be movies that is not big. These movies are big budget titles. The films that I won't be talking about is low budget stuff. So, won't be talking about the movie Ginger Clown. I won't be talking about the movies, the big budget stuff. The big budget movies that people don't really talk about, or it's underrated. So let's just dive into it. These are in my opinion, my top 10 underrated movies. So let's start with number 1. Everyone, I have got 13 titles to show you. Thankfully, I don't have to put pictures all the time on the side here, so you can see what titles I am talking about. Now, I have got a few titles here. Yes, a few titles in my collection that I think is definitely underrated or not talked about too much. Now, these are films that I have watched in my childhood. Some of them are hold on, let's double check here. Some of them are 90s. No, one 90s film in this. But there are a few 90s and 80s films that are underrated. But these are my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 titles. I can't talk about lots of different underrated movies because that'll take me forever. But these are just my top 13 or 12 titles that I think are underrated. So let's start with the first one. So, the first one I'm going to go for is the second movie. This is the second movie in the franchise. There's only 2 movies of this franchise. One of them came out in 2002. The other one, this one, came out when I was 1, 2005. Yes, the movie that I'm talking about is Cheaper by the Dozen 2. This is the second movie where all the Steve Martin's character's family, Tom Baker, the Baker family goes to the holiday, and they move into this lake countryside kind of place, and they live up there. And whilst they're there, they meet up this guy here. Yes, Eugene Levy. Eugene Levy is the evil neighbour to Steve Martin, and they battle each other, but they get along really, really well. Eugene Levy is a big rich guy in this film, whilst the Baker family is not so much that, but they're a really good family, and they team up together. And I'm not going to tell you the rest of the film, because if I tell you, it defeats the purpose of watching the movie. But I really recommend this film because it's so good. It's such a great film. This is so underrated. It's 2005. Come on, this is 2005. This is a good film. Steve Martin, Cheaper by the Dozen 2. Now, this is the only Steve Martin film. There are other films, such as Bringing Down the House, which I think is another underrated film of Steve Martin's, but there are a few, but I'm not going to mention too much. But this one is very underrated, Cheaper by the Dozen 2. So I thought I'd add that to the collection. Now let's go with number 2. what is number 2? Number 2 is a movie. This is 2000s now. There's a lot of 2000s in this collection, so maybe I'll put this as the my top 12 2000 movies that I think are underrated. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that because that makes me sound old. I'm not putting that down. I'm just going to put my top 2 movies. I'll do another one. I'll make a trilogy of these. Part 1, I'll call it, maybe. Okay, so this is the next one. Oh my god, this one is crazy. This movie is a film that stars Ben Stiller and Jack Black. What else, movie-wise, would Jack Black and Ben Stiller be in together? Well, none other than a movie called Envy. Oh my god, this film, it is such a good film. Now, if you don't know what this movie is about, it's about Ben Stiller. He works for his family, and Jack Black, he's his friend in the movie. He's the same work colleague. And Ben Stiller gets irritated with him quite a lot because he finds him annoying. But Jack Black's fantastic in this film. He's great in this film. His character's so good and nice, and it's a really good film. So anyway, besides me saying it's a good film, let me just explain, because it is. I love that. I love this film. I seen this on TV. I didn't see this when it came out because I was just born. But I absolutely love this film, and I seen this on TV back in the day. But I think it was like very early 2011. I think very early 2011. I think I've seen this. Or was it 2013? It's somewhere in between that time frame. Anyway, this is Envy, and oh my god, I can't tell you too much. But he makes a thing called vaporize Jack Black, and basically his character, and he gets big. Ben Stiller doesn't. He gets very irritated with Jack Black, so he comes over to his house. Well, Jack Black actually invites him to his house. It's a great film. I really recommend it. Christopher Walken's in this as well, and his performance in this is funny. It's really funny. But yeah, this is a DreamWorks title, and it's such an underrated film. This is number 2, and it's Envy. Very underrated film. Love it. Fantastic. Please go watch it. Now let's go with number 3. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if this is not a film that came out directly in the cinemas, then I'm bloody pissed. Because this film I did see when it was new, when it came out. This came out in 2012 or 13ish, and I remember actually watching it when it was a new film. I remember watching this, and oh my god! Basically, I didn't pick it up, but one of my parents picked this film up for me, and I watched it on the TV. We watched it as a family. But oh my god, I love this film so much because some of it is set in a store or a shop called Costco. This film, again, stars Ben Stiller. So this is 2 Ben Stiller titles. That's underrated. This one's definitely underrated. Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and Richard Cody. I don't know how to say his name. It's the actor from The It Crowd and The Mighty Boosh, which I originally knew him from. Anyway, oh my goodness. This film is fantastic. None other than The Watch. Yes! Oh my god, this is such a good film. I remember owning this film on this format, Blu-ray. This format, when it actually came out, I actually owned it on Blu-ray. It wasn't DVD, it was Blu-ray. And oh my god, I love this film, The Watch, on Blu-ray. This is such an underrated film. This came out, yeah, like I said, yep, that's right, I'm right. I did see this. I could have seen this in the cinemas, but unfortunately, it was picked up by one of my parents in 2012. And at the time, like, I didn't go to cinemas that often. Not too many times anyway. But I love this film. I actually love this film. I think I was like 6 or 7 when this came out. Hold on, let me have a look. 12, 14, 10, 13, 9. Yeah, I was 8. Sorry, I was 8 when this was out. What am I on about? Yeah, 8. I love this film. I love this film to watch. Yeah, such a great film. Oh my god. It's so underrated. This film is so underrated. Nobody talks about this film. It's such a great film to watch. And yeah, The Watch. Yep, The Watch. Right, let's go with the other films that I have, and 2 of them are Adam Sandler's. So, let's number 4. Let's show you. Number 4. Okay, now, these are Adam Sandler movies. The 4th one and the 5th one are Adam Sandler movies. Now, I tried my hardest to pick out which one in my mind, because I've watched them a long time. I've watched these for ages. It was either between, I don't know. There are a few movies that I was going to pick up. Deuce Bigelow being one of them, but that's not Adam Sandler. That's mainly Rob Schneider, and he wrote the film. But lots of other different movies that Adam Sandler did, which is kind of, some of them are underrated. Punk Drunk Love would be another one. I think that one's kind of underrated, but I think that one's not now, because people are talking about that one a lot now. But this one, in specifically, is a film that, in my mind, is the first film that Adam Sandler was in. Well, no, it's the second one. It's the second film that's underrated, and it's a fantastic performance by Adam Sandler. He's really good in this film. He is the same standards in a way of Jim Carrey in his serious roles, because Jim Carrey does fantastic performance in his serious roles. He does a good job playing serious roles, as well as Adam Sandler. They both have like a good sense of, funniness and seriousness. They both do it really well. Anyway, the movie that I'm talking about is a film that came out, I didn't even need to see the date, 2007, this one. And it's a film that stars Don Cheadle, sorry if I'm getting the name wrong. He's the actor who played the second version of Iron Man's sidekick. The one who played him originally was Terrence Howard in the Iron Man films. I'm talking about none other than Reign Over Me. Now, this is a movie about Don Cheadle has a family, and he comes across his old friend, played by Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler has this condition in the film, but I'm not going to say too much about it. You're going to have to figure out yourself if you want to watch it. But it's a very good film. I actually really enjoyed this. I feel so sorry for Adam Sandler in this film. My God. It's bad. It really is bad what happened to him. But I really recommend watching this film. It's such a great film. It's such an emotional, feel-good film. Because there's a positive ending to this film, by the way. There's no bad ending. There's a good ending to this film. Yeah, it's a really good film. It stars Jada Pinkett Smith as Don Cheadle's wife. We've got lots of different characters in this film. We also get Donald Sutherland. The great Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland, legend. Will be missed. I cannot believe about that when it happened. But yeah, he plays the lawyer in this film. Very good film, recommend it. Please watch it. Reign Over Me, Adam Sandler. Now, let's go with number 5. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. What is the 5th movie of Adam Sandler? What could possibly be I'll give you a clue. It came out in 2015. What? This film came out in 2015? And it's underrated? And it's an Adam Sandler film? Okay, right. Calm down. Okay, so I'm about to tell you. So this film is a film that I did see trailers of before the release of the film. So this was 2014, or I think it was 14, or probably 13 when I was in the trailer of this film. And at the time, I was with my granny, or my grandparents, and I don't know where we were, but we were somewhere. It was at a car, and I was sitting there, and I seen a trailer for this brand new movie, and I had a picture of Pac-Man. And I'm like, what? I read next to it, and it said Adam Sandler. Now, I bet you know exactly what the movie I'm talking about. Yeah, you're right. The movie I'm talking about is Pixels. Yes, this film is so underrated. This film is really underrated. I don't know why. This film is so underrated, Pixels. It's a very, nobody talks about it too much, and it's not really, big, it's not popular or anything. This film is, wow. It went like, it shifted from like big when it came out to, it went like really like, I don't know why. This is such a fantastic film. I was 11 when this film came out. I love Pixels. So at the time, when I seen the trailer, I was like 10 or 9. But when it released, I was like 11. It was such a great film. No, hold on, yes. I love this film, Pixels. If you don't know what Pixels is about, go watch it. Okay? My God. But yeah, this is a really good film, Pixels. It stars lots of bunch of actors. Peter Dinklage. I have a few films in this catalogue. I was going to put another film in this collection, but you know what? I might put another one on my different, maybe part 2 of my underrated films. But this is a really underrated film, and I have no clue why, because it didn't come out that long ago. Well, really? I don't know. Did it? To me, it didn't. Anyway, to me, this didn't. It went past me. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, Pixels. I love this film. Go watch it. It's a great film by Adam Sandler and the rest of the gang. Kevin James. What a film. What a film. Anyway, let's do number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't worry. I've nearly finished my tea. There we go. Right. Okay. So, what is the next one? Now, these are mainly now animation. 3 animation in this video. 3 animation films. Now, again, please don't, don't do these, things, because I don't know what the viewers might think, but I don't want this to be a video where it's one-sided kind of thing, kind of thing, argument. I just want to show off my opinion of my films that I think are underrated, and these are definitely them. Okay, right, the first one. Now this is the 6th film, I think. The 6th film, and then the next one will be animation again, obviously. Julia Roberts in this animation. We got Nicolas Cage. We got Meryl Streep and Paul Giamatti. And Bully. yeah, my God, this film is my childhood film. I watched this lots of times on DVD. By the way, this Blu-ray is great. I actually enjoyed the Blu-ray of this film. I cannot believe Bruce Campbell's in this. I'm shocked to see. I'm shocked that Bruce Campbell actually voiced the mayor in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I completely forgotten about it. Anyway, yeah, the Ant Bully. This is a very good film. If you don't know, it's about this boy here who, with his family, and he hates ants. Okay, doesn't like them. It's in his backyard. It's in his backyard with all the grass. His grandma lives with him, and basically one of the ants, because I've completely forgotten. I've forgotten it. But basically, he goes to the, you know what I mean? Like, when you haven't seen a movie in ages, you forget things, don't you? So basically, he goes to his pillow, the ant, and he puts this yellow liquidy stuff, and he turns them into the same size as the ants. And the kid helps the ants, and it's such a great film. It's such a family-friendly film, and it's really good. The one who plays the main ant in this film, that's Nicolas Cage, and I think that's Julia Roberts. And Paul Giamatti is in this film, and I think he plays the ant killer. There's a scene in really good film. I really love it. Really good film. Ant Bully. Watch it if you haven't seen it. This is one of my childhood films. I was 2. Good film. Love it to bits. Right, let's do the next one. Number 7. Oh, okay. Got myself another cup of tea this morning. It's the morning. So, yeah. Okay. Right. So, with the next one. The next one is the 7th movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th movie in the collection that I think that I know is underrated. I know this for sure. I know lots of other movies underrated, but this one is one of them. And that is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. This film is basically about Flynn Lockwood. How do I know that's his name? I've watched it for ages. Mind you, I probably watched it when it was out. But yeah, so I really love this film. 2009 and 10. So I was 2009? Yeah, wow. Holy moly. Yeah, 2009. This one. So I was in primary school when this film got released. Right, okay. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. You got the news reporter here and lots of other characters in this film. I love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Yeah, this is really underrated film. This is the second one, not so much. The second one, not so much. This one, yes. This one is very, it is an underrated one, this one. But yeah, that's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I love this film. Go check it out if you haven't watched this film. If you have, very cool. Put it on the comments down below if you have. Right, there we go. Let's do number 8. Clue Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I said it earlier, a minute ago, just before I put the... Anyway. Okay, so, right. Now, this one is, again, one of my childhood films. Came out after 2010, 9/11. So I would have been 7. Yeah, this is the Smurfs. This is the Smurfs. Smurfs of the Smurfs. No, number 2. I love number 2. Number 2 is fantastic. I actually seen number 2 in the cinemas. I think I don't know if I've seen this one in the cinemas. I think I did. I think. But yeah, I did see number 2 definitely in the cinemas. I probably did see this in the cinemas, but I've forgotten. Yeah, the Smurfs. The Smurfs. This one, the first one. This one. This is underrated, I think. This one is so underrated because it was under the kind of the radar kind of film. It was very low ratings, but I love this film. I still like Wikipedia, and they had so many bit of low ratings. I love this film so much, The Smurfs. It's a great film. Doesn't deserve the low ratings. It's a great film. They made a good job, fantastic job with this film, and I love it. The Smurfs. La 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 la. Go watch the movie if you haven't seen this film. Gargamel's in this one. Smurfette's in this one. Grandpa Smurf's in this one. Dopey Smurf is in this one. Smarty Smurf. What other Smurfs are? There's lots of different Smurfs in this film. Talking about Smurfs, I've got a Smurf over there, Grandpa Smurf, just over there. Like a statue of Grandpa Smurf when the second one came out. So yeah, really nice. Okay, I still got that. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, the Smurfs. The first one. Underrated. As I thought. Right, next one. Now, as a person who wants to be an actor and is inspired by this legend here, Jim Carrey. Yeah, Jim Carrey made a few great films, a few great movies, lots. But yeah, anyway, basically, there are 2 movies that Jim Carrey made that are actually very underrated. Yeah, underrated. Okay, so the first one being The Number 23. That is a great film. That is actually a great film. Not a lot of people, talk about it, but it's a good film. It is good. It's good. It really is good. It's one of Jim Carrey's top notches of his serious film roles. He plays good. He plays really good. It's a thriller. It's a horror. It's like a thriller horror film. A thriller horror film with Jim Carrey. Yeah. This is 2008 or 7. The Number 23. But I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about a different movie. Now, this movie was made by the same people who gave you The Green Mile and The Shawshank Redemption. This film is a movie that is very underrated. It's a movie that mainly stars Jim Carrey. Lots of different actors. And it's a film that came out in 2001. And it's one of Jim Carrey's, one of my favourite serious roles that he done. It is a serious film, but it's got like a comical vibe to it, but it's not too comical. It's not too funny. It's mainly more serious. It's a movie about a character called Peter Appleton. I think that's his name in it. Yeah, Peter Appleton. Jim Carrey plays a character called Peter Appleton in a movie called The Majestic. Yeah, this is such an underrated film, The Majestic. I love this film so much. Jim Carrey is the lead in this film. He's a director. I think he's a producer or director originally. And then he got fired. And then he drives away into this forbidden place. And then everybody thinks that he's a different person. But he doesn't know that because he got knocked out by a rock. But what a great film this film is. What a fantastic performance by Jim Carrey. And it's so underrated. 2001. This was 2001. Wow. The Majestic. Oh my god, watch it, please. Because it's such a fantastic film performance. Great performance by Jim Carrey. Such a great film. Yeah, The Majestic. Please watch it. The Majestic. Let's go, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I tell you what, Jack Nicholson is a very difficult actor to find out what movies are underrated. But not for me. Not for me, because I've watched a few of his movies. He's an absolute iconic legend, by the way. Well, I've got half of his films. I'm trying to build up all of Jack Nicholson's films. Retired in 2013 with his last movie that stars Paul Rudd and Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, what can I say? This is a movie. Came out in 1994. This is a very underrated Jack Nicholson film. It's a great performance by both, third cast members, Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and James Spader, as well as Christopher Plummer. Yeah, this movie is called Wolf. This is a fantastic film by Jack Nicholson. Okay, his performance in this is great, and it's just a good film. It's such an underrated movie. I don't know why. Wolf. It's called Wolf. It's called Wolf. Watch it. I owned this on DVD years ago, and I bought it on Blu-ray. I love this film so much. Wolf. The Blu-ray is great. I watched the Blu-ray. It sounds and looks great on Blu-ray. My favourite scene is this. Obviously, the scene where he goes and fights James Spader. He turns to a wolf as well. It's a great movie. Underrated. Another underrated film. The Wolf. Oh, Wolf. By Mike Nicholas. Yeah. Wolf. Wolf. Go watch it. It's a good movie. I've got 3 movies to go. I've already got these movies to watch. Yeah, so these movies are definitely up there with the underrated movies. And they're popular films by big companies. Yeah, big company movie titles. And I like that. I like the fact that mainly it's because people never watched it or never experienced the movie before. Or maybe for them it came out long ago. Not to me. Not to me. I remember when they were out. Excluding this one, okay? That's a 90s film. I wasn't even around then. I love this film. Can't beat the 90s. Respect the 90s. Respect the older movies. They're great. Okay, right. This one is a movie that came out in 2013. Now, again, you can tell that I know a lot of movies, and you can tell I'm a 2000s kid because nobody talks about this film. And I've watched it. I own this when it was. I seen it in Poundland. When it was in Poundland. It was on DVD in Poundland. I had to watch it, and I picked it up and I loved it. It was a good film. Guess who it stars in it? None other than Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah, this is a underrated movie, and it stars Daniel Radcliffe. It's like a crime thriller, I would say. It's a really good performance by Daniel Radcliffe. Obviously, if you don't know who Daniel Radcliffe is, he is your wizard, Harry Potter. Yes, Harry Potter. Oh my god. Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. But in this, he's not. He plays a character called, if I could find it, Ig Parish. Yeah, Ig Parish. He plays a character called Ig Parish. And this film is based on a book. Yeah, it's inspired by a book. Yeah, but a novel. Sorry, not a book. This was directed by who's this directed by? Alexandre Aja. The same person who made The Hills of Eyes. This is also the first movie. Actually, I'm not going to talk about that, but anyway. The movie that I'm talking about stars Juno Temple is in this as well. And lots of different actors, but it's a good film. Heather Graham, yeah. Horns. This is Horns, and it comes in a really nice red case. This, please, if you like Daniel Radcliffe, plug this film on, because his performance in this is really good. It really is. It's a fantastic film. One of my favourites by Daniel Radcliffe. It's called Horns. 2013. It's about this guy who gets these horns because of a bad deed or something. It's really odd, but basically he goes around with these horns, and it's got like a bit of mysticalness to it, but it's very odd. It's like it's a serious thriller, but it's got like kind of that chemistry to it as well. Very, very good film. Very good story. I've never read the book, but I've seen this and I love it. It's a good film. Horns. This is a very underrated Daniel Radcliffe movie. If you've never watched it, please go watch it. It's very good. It's called Horns. Very good. Horns. 11. This is my 11th title now, and oh my goodness. 11th title. How many of these are there? There's 2 more. I literally mean 2 more. I owned this film. Not on Blu-ray, it was a DVD release. I had this for, I think, quite a while. I had this for quite a while, this film. This film I owned when I had it in, I think I got this from a Poundland. Yeah, I owned this in Poundland, I think, ages ago, when they stored DVDs. Oh my goodness. I can't remember when, but I think it was like 2012. I think it was bang on 2012, I think. Probably later on, I think. 2014, I think. Maybe. No, probably earlier. It's around that time frame. I've got to keep saying that because mostly these movies I know beforehand. But anyway, it's just too... You get what I'm saying. Anyway, this is a film that was directed by the same person who made Gremlins. Joe Dante. It's a 2009 film. I love this film. What a good film. It is one of these movies that's in my title. What the title of this video is called. I can't keep saying underrated all the time because it can be frustrating. Keep saying that all the time. But I'm realising some of the times I'm saying it. Anyway. If I didn't realise, how come I realised that then? Anyway. The Hole. This is a movie called The Hole. It's a 2009 film. It's about these kids with a family, him being the oldest, or one of the in the family, and this kid here. What a good performance he done in this film. He was really good, and the other actors in it was really good. We've got also I think one of the actors from Gremlins is in this film actually, but he's like further on in the film. Bruce Dern. That's it, Bruce Dern from The Burbs. He's in this film. Yeah. Oh god, it's a good film. It really is. And also, guess who else is in this? Even though I couldn't see him in the movie, apparently he's in this film. You know the police guy, the main big guy in Prison Break? The main police guy that always gets Michael Scofield and puts him in the prison, and he's very annoying character, but further on he becomes a nice character in the show. He's in this as well, apparently, and he voices the bad guy at the end. Apparently. Anyway, The Hole. What a good film. What a underrated film by E1. This is not a low budget film. This is a film by E1. It's an E1 title. Summit. I think Summit helped this film as well, if I'm correct. You got 2D as well in this film, obviously. That's why I bought it, because you got the 2D version of this film. You do see that clown. Yeah, you do see that clown in a few... There's a few CGI scenes that's... you can tell. This is a good film. 2009. Wow, watch it. Please watch it, because it's such a great performance, and it's a good film. Look at the stars it's got as well. Watch it. I know I did. This is, I wouldn't pick this otherwise in the collection. This is a fantastic film. Watched this lots of times. I fancy watching it again, really, because I haven't watched it in quite a while. But the whole... Tell me in the comments down below if you've seen this film. Good, it's a good film. Of the last one. We have the last movie, and guess who it stars? This 12th movie. This is a movie that stars Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I know, right? Eddie Murphy? In an underrated film? What? Well, yeah, there was one, and I'll tell you the one. This movie is a film, this is like 2000s, 2008, this one specifically. And it stars the actor from Hangover, Ed Helms, and lots of different people, lots of good actors in it, really good actors. I think Kevin Hart appears in this as well, if I remember, yeah. Yeah, I forgot he was in this film. Yeah, he is in this film. Lots of different actors in this film, and the movie that I'm talking about, this is the last one in my underrated collection. Underrated movies. Meet Dave. Meet Dave. This is the last movie of my underrated film. This is called Meet Dave. Oh my god, what a film. What a good film. I love this film. Okay, this is going to show you how crazy, this is going to show how old I was, yeah? Okay, so I own this film. I was doing stuff. I owned this film years ago on the same format, because I don't think you can get this film on Blu-ray, and if you can, I think it's Region A locked. But this movie is a film that I got from Proper Job. It's a shop in England. It's a really funny shop. It's a really cool shop. I picked this up from Proper Job, and it's a tool place, but they did sell DVDs, and I got it from there. And it was wrapped and sealed too. When I picked it up, it was wrapped and sealed when I owned it, and I opened it, and all the discs was all clean and all of that, and and all that. It was really cool. This is Meet Dave. Please go watch it. It's a fantastic film. It's about Eddie Murphy plays this machine. He plays this machine robot, but inside the machine robot is tiny people in the film, and Eddie Murphy obviously controls the robot. And oh my god, they're like aliens. They're alien, like tiny people. Oh my god, please. It's a funny film, watch it. It's such good. It's called Meet Dave. Really underrated Eddie Murphy movie. Definitely is up there with the most underrated movies. Yeah, watched it. I thought, you know what, nobody talks about this. I'll just share it on the channel. Meet Dave. Meet Dave. What a good film. 2008. That's it, everyone. I promised everyone that I'll be doing a top 10 and top 12 underrated movies underrated on, on January, and I did. And I might be doing more of these, maybe next week or something. But that is a lot of movies. Anyway, there are reasons why they're underrated. Maybe because people, again, like I said previously. But I will say these are great films. Great films. And some of them are films that I was around. Some of these films. And you're like, why are they not talked about? Maybe because people... There are different reasons, but it's a good... It's annoying, in a way. But in a way, it's kind of makes sense-ish. Not because it's a bad film. It's like, these are great, fantastic films. I'm talking about other people focusing on these films, But I love these films. I do love these films. Some of them are childhood, some of them are older. And yeah, that's it, everyone. That's it. That is my top 12 underrated movies. If you like this video, comment, share, like, and subscribe. I will be putting more videos out soon, or later on, I don't know. I'm very busy. But yeah, I'll see everyone in the next one. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye. Have a good one.